Hi guys, today we are going to be talking about marijuana. Yeah, I said it, marijuana, and why it should be legal in Florida for medical use. Now, can you imagine a life without the need for countless pharmaceutical drugs over and over again? A life where people don't have to suffer through debilitating diseases without a release. A life where vicious drug side effects don't take place anymore. Now imagine a substance less addictive than cigarettes or even alcohol is regulated. This is a world where cannabis, known as marijuana, is legalized. Because the marijuana plant contains chemicals that may help treat a range of illnesses or symptoms, many people can support that it should be legal for medical purposes. In fact, a growing number of states have legalized medical marijuana, and medical marijuana refers to using the whole unprocessed marijuana plant or its basic extracts to treat a disease or symptom. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, has not yet recognized or approved the marijuana plant as medicine, and that is from the National Institute of Drug Abuse in 2015. Now we're going to touch base a little bit on the historical point of view on the marijuana plant. Marijuana dates back all the way to 2525 BC, where it was used for a number of things, along with hemp, paper, clothing, clotheslines. I mean, you name it, it was used for it, along with medical treatments. And this was before we got into all this new technology and treatments. They didn't have much, so they used marijuana, and it really helped them. And we carried it on to this day. I just want the audience to understand the positive side of cannabis. If more understand the positives of using marijuana for medical use, then the world will spread, and we can open up our minds more to the thought of cannabis being legalized in Florida for medical use. Now let's talk about uses for the medicine. THC increases appetite and reduces nausea. The FDA-approved THC-based medications are used for these purposes. THC may also decrease pain, inflammation, swelling, and redness, and muscle control problems. For instance, recent animal studies have shown that marijuana extracts may help kill certain cancer cells and reduce the size of others. Evidence from one cell culture study suggests that purified extracts from the whole plant, marijuana, can slow the growth of cancer cells from one of the most serious types of brain tumors. Research in mice showed that treatments with purified extracts of THC and CSB, when used with radiation, increase the cancer-killing effects of the radiation, and that is from Scott 2014. Now let's talk about a little of the symptoms that in the diseases that marijuana can treat. Scientists are also conducting preclinical and clinical trials with marijuana and its extracts to treat numerous diseases and conditions as extreme as cancer, AIDS, and mood disorders. HIV, AIDS, multiple sclerosis, which causes gradual loss of muscle control and can also be very painful. Alzheimer's disease, which causes loss of brain function, affecting memory, thinking, and behavior of your loved ones. Inflammation, pain, seizures, substance use disorders, mental disorders. In its 1999 review, the Institute of Medicine concluded that cannabis could be a valid alternative for many people living with cancer. Specifically, the IOM notes, in patients already experience severe nausea or vomiting, pills are generally ineffective because it's difficult to swallow them or even keep them down, and it slows onset to the drug effect. And that's from Medical Cannabis Research, Americans for Safe Access in 1999. There are numerous legal drugs that doctors can prescribe you that can relieve pain, but may cause horrible side effects and can become very addictive. Vicodin, Percocet, Oxycontin, and other painkillers are known to be highly addictive, and many abuse them. Marijuana has been proven to help relieve the symptoms of many common conditions such as AIDS and HIV, Alzheimer's, arthritis, Crohn's disease, depression, eating disorders, epilepsy, fibromyalgia, glaucoma, MS, nausea, associated with chemotherapy, any sort of physical pain like migraines or Tourette's. As many as 10% of users may become psychologically addicted to marijuana, but there is no known evidence that proves that marijuana can be physically addictive, unlike painkillers and other drugs that can cause severe physical withdrawal symptoms. Now, I'm going to tell you, I would much rather be addicted to marijuana psychologically than physically and psychologically be addicted to pain pills. Monday, August 25th of 2014, in Health Day News states that have legalized medical marijuana tend to experience an unexpected benefit. Fewer overdose deaths from narcotic painkillers, a new study suggests. With so many beneficial uses of marijuana, why use synthetic drugs with horrible side effects when you can use a natural pain reliever that comes from the ground and not from a chemical factory? We now can see how medical marijuana helps chronic illness and alleviates bad side effects from prescription drugs while also contributing to a small symptoms such as nausea, stomach aches, and headaches. The medical, recreational, and economical uses for cannabis can be positive and should be made legal by the United States government. Now that I have given you guys a better understanding of what cannabis is and why it should be legalized, I would hope you're on my side now. I am not condoning you to go out by any means every day and become a stoner. I am only demonstrating the positive aspects of cannabis in a medical affiliation. It's just the belief that we live in a free country where it should be your decision to use marijuana to alleviate pain, just like it's your decision to smoke cigarettes or drink alcohol. So when it comes time to legalize marijuana in Florida, I hope you guys remember some of the things I said and just vote yes.